Oh, son, here they come. The Colorado Buffs are putting an absolute whooping on Stanford right now. I made a video earlier this week talking about how Coach Prime was upset with their performance against Arizona State University. Again, another bottom feeder of the Pac-12 currently. And I said, listen, the way Coach Prime is feeling, the way that he is talking, the way that he's been discussing how he is handling this win over Arizona State, I expect him to put 50 on Stanford. And 50, here they come. 29 points in the first half, over 300 yards of total offense, 3 touchdowns already, 3 passing touchdowns for Shedeur Sanders, and 70 yards receiving for Travis Hunter in his first FBS touchdown. They are putting on an absolute show. The defense looks sharper. It is crazy to see. I know we know the impact that Travis Hunter has made to that football team, but man, I'm really starting to put things together and watching him perform on the field, just both sides of the ball. The difference that he makes, you hit a little bit of a head scratcher. Go, hey, could that USC game been a little bit closer? Look, the Oregon game came out flat, got absolutely obliterated. But the USC game, there was some fight, there was some life there. And if you imagine you had your best player, second best player, depending on Shedeur Sanders on the football field, how much of a difference that would have made. If you look at their schedule heading out towards the rest of this year, boys, it looks pretty good for Colorado to make some noise here towards the end. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Handling business as they should against Stanford, but it's great to see again after a close nitpick win against Arizona State to roll in here in Boulder, 8 o'clock at night, feeling juiced up, feeling fired up in Colorado, and to handle their business currently. It'll be interesting to see how much longer Shedeur Sanders stays into the football game here. He's 14 of 18 for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. And we talked earlier this week about his Heisman run. And again, these stats right here are going to just be a huge input. He's the highest passing yards currently in the FBS. And again, if you're Coach Prime, do you leave your son in the football game to help with those stats, to pad them in a sense? I don't know. I don't know how much they care, if they're even worried about those kind of things. Again, this game is damn near in the football bag here, boys and girls. So I expect him to see probably maybe a whole quarter, maybe a half a quarter, maybe get 2 more tutties, and then put this thing to bed, put the starters away, and let's get these young guys out there. Let's get Kamari McLean back there out there. Let's see this young group start to come in and make an impact on Stanford. Now, I got Colorado to cover 13.5, so let's not get crazy here. Let's not let Stanford get back into a sniffing distance and somehow make it close in the last half. I don't think they will. Okay, I'm trying to cash a check here, boys and girls. But my goodness, what a first half. What a display. What a performance. 14 of 18 for 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's rushing the ball for 8 carries for 72 yards, averaging the ball 9 yards a carry. This is a massive change from the first 2 games where it looked like Shedeur Sanders was almost waiting to run, right? Where it's, look, you don't want to be a run-first quarterback. I understand that, but don't be afraid to use your leg. Those things are a weapon, and it feels like he has started to find himself. It has not been afraid to use his legs when needed to be. Dylan Edwards, only 3 rushing attempts for 19 yards, but then Travis Hunter, 5 catches for 70 yards. Jimmy Horn, 5 catches for 59 yards. And Xavier Weaver, 3 catches for 2 tutties as well for 53 yards. So the offense is humming, and the defense looks much better, again, than what it was just a week ago. Even for the last few weeks, really starting to find its rhythm. And again, Travis Hunter, we were wondering if he would play. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he is playing, okay, to say the least. And again, Coach Prime said, look, it depends on how his conditioning is. Then the conditioning looks just fine. He's playing on both sides of the ball like he never even left. So Colorado's going to be on a steamer here, boys, on a burner to close the rest of the season. Hell of a first half from the Buffs. Let's see how they do. We'll see you guys in the postgame. Peace.